in the studio today, and I actually have a lot of stuff to do. Well, not a lot of stuff, just a couple. I always have to dress very warm to come in here because of how cold it is. We found out that my windows are actually like misaligned, and so it's making cold air come inside through the window. My whole plan of making the last piece of slumber before 2024 ended went completely off the rails because I got sick mid-December, like actually sick for a week. Couldn't do much, but that's fine. I don't really mind. I'm going to be doing the last piece this week anyway. On another note, I did decide that January is going to be the content month because I need to record as much as possible. Because my goal this year is to focus solely on YouTube. I don't like Instagram. It does not work for artists. It was not made for artists. It's not meant for artists. And I really, really dislike how I have to keep posting and posting and posting. And my efforts are like constantly down in the dumps. So I'm just going to start focusing solely on YouTube because I like the platform. I like making videos, and I also think it's way more forgiving. So I'm gonna be posting at least 3 times a month. Hopefully that'll be good. Order of business for today is to film the art goals of 2025 video. I also have to finish the drawing for Eternal Sleep, which is the last piece of slumber. And I also need to prepare to film tomorrow. I need to get the studio ready for filming tomorrow. I just realized I've been using my camera wrong for the longest time because I just realized how to set up the camera for low light settings. Like for example, right now it's nighttime, and I've never been able to film during nighttime before because everything that I was recording always turned out so grainy that it looked like it had been filmed through a cereal box. But I just figured out what I was doing wrong, and it was the aperture. I managed to do everything I wanted to do. I managed to record for the art goals video, which should be out when you watch this vlog. I have no idea when this is gonna go up, but I finished the drawing for Eternal Sleep, the final piece of slumber. I also started filming it, but I ran out of light so quickly I had to stop because everything was kind of getting muddled. I did set up I have this little notebook, okay? I'm crazy about notebooks, you have no idea. I have this little notebook, it's very tiny, very small. And this is literally my like junk to-do list. So literally I just set up like little lists like this for for what I have to do. I've been doing this for a long while now, and it's very helpful. Like for example, at the end of the day, if I don't know how the painting is going and I'm not particularly sure how I want to progress, the next day when I go to the painting again, I just do a little bit of a to-do list of things I'd like to improve. But I did set up a little list of things that I have to do for next week. It's Friday, so Monday will continue. It's nearly 6 p.m. so I'm gonna stop for today. I'm gonna do some chicken soup. Showing you much of the process, but also I kind of don't want to because the video was going to be self-explanatory. I'm just checking in to tell you like, hey, I've done this. I guess that's valid too. I think today was the day I painted the most out of the days I've been painting this piece. I did the most progress today. That's awesome. Most of the layers are done. I barely have, like the only white I have left is this space where I don't want to paint, and also the leaves. The leaves need to be painted. I think I went a little overboard with some of the shadows, but those are fixable. It's kind of irking me to paint her a little bit more flushed, because usually that's what I do. I paint my characters, my portraits are usually very flushed, very lively. But she's supposed to be dead. She's supposed to be dead. This is the This is the situation we have over here. It's a good situation. I'm pleased with this. I did lose a little bit of the flowers over here on the clothing, but we'll get that fixed. The moment I start adding layers to the flowers, it's gonna be fine. Oh, hello. Hello, ma'am. And then I have a little bit of a blotch here of yellow, but that's also going to be fixed with some more layers to the clothing and definition to the flower. That's good. Still need to fix some parts of the face. This looks really flat. This part here looks really flat. I need to fix that. But I'm gonna add some definition to her lips as well. Yep.
Beneath the shadows of this quiet town, I see you there, your feathers on the ground. Your eyes are heavy with the weight of the world, lost in a life you never could offer. Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound. To rise above these crowds, stuck in the dust of the life that you found, with nowhere to go, no higher ground. Even if you never flown before, you can take a chance and try once more. Don't let your worries weigh you down, down, down. You can still take flight, although you're earthbound.
I finished the painting yesterday. I really pushed through the past 2 days so that I wouldn't have to take the painting just into another week. But I finished yesterday and I'm really quite happy with how it looks. If I nitpick, one thing I'm not particularly fond of is her top. Don't particularly like how the top turned out, but that's nitpicking, and I don't want to nitpick my own work because I need to start being a little bit gentler with what I create. Sometimes I'm a little mean. We actually need to start filming another video today. I'm gonna do the close-ups and the still shots for a bookbinding video. Yay! The long stitch binding method I did, or I've been learning, is like, it looks like this. I saw a video by Fleur where she was doing sketchbooks as well, and she used this binding method, and I was very curious about it because she was able to like literally sew in the end papers, and then all she had to do was glue on the cover. It got really dark here and it started to rain, so I'm not gonna film for the rest of the day. I'm just gonna go into my living room and edit videos. It's after lunch, and this morning a package arrived. My white Jinhao broke, so I went on a little quest to find which places would be the best to order fountain pens from, because here in Europe everything could be a little expensive if you're not ordering from the right places. So I wanted to avoid having to pay for ridiculous customs and ridiculous shipping, because shipping sometimes gets ungodly here. I found an Italian store, Stilo Estile, that does sell fountain pens, and their store is basically all about fountain pens. They have a plethora of fountain pens. So I decided to, instead of buying the TWSBI, I decided to get something that's a little bit more beginner friendly, low maintenance, not as expensive, of course. I decided on the Pilot Kakuno. So this is what she looks like. She's the Pilot Kakuno Modorami line. Where Modorami basically translates to something along the lines of drowsy. So this is basically their drowsy line. They have several colors. So I ordered the ivory color. I think there was also a blue, a brown, a pink, a purple, I think. It comes with a cartridge as well. But I also got some Pilot cartridges too. I wanted to try their sepia color. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, so here's a little cap. It's very solid plastic. And here's a little fountain pen. Okay, can you see that? There is a little... Here's a smiley face. I like how the nib is golden too. Okay, so it comes with this little information. it's all in Japanese. It also came with this little cartridge, which I'm not going to use. So I'll just put it aside for now. And I'm going to put this cartridge right here. So usually with cartridges, it always takes a little bit of time for the ink to reach the nib. It has to go through the feed, so it usually just takes a little. And oh, no, it's not stiff at all. Pilot, Kakuno, Modorami, fountain pen. This is a medium nib. In the color ivory. This writes beautifully. And the nib is not too stiff. Okay, this is nice. Okay, so here she is. The Pilot Kakuno. I think I'm just going to take this around with me to write on whenever. And I do like the color. I've been recording for a little while now. Because I'm recording while doing the whole process of making the books, it always takes me triple the amount of time to do things. Usually, if I have the materials right on hand and I can just start doing, like, from start to finish one sketchbook, it literally takes me like 2 to 3 days. Because I have to record, it's taking me a whole lot. But it's getting darker. It's getting quite dark here in the studio. I think I'm just gonna back up and go to the living room to edit.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. Do you know how much I love you? Wanna see you smile. Where's that happy girl that I know with a heart on fire? I'll do anything to make it fine, but I can tell that you have something on your mind right now. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade. If you're ready for a good time, count on me. There's a party in the backyard, dance your problems away. I'm all about the good vibes, I know you're all about the good vibes. We are all about the good vibes. We are all about the good times.